Hey, hello everybody. Hello. Hey, so if you're on, send me a wave. Say hi. I want to just if I hope you guys all had a great Memorial weekend, and I'm just gonna go ahead and send a little message real quick. It's about being live. Okay, so hi. All right, welcome to, hey Amber. So today I just wanted to see if anybody had any questions about real estate or how to grow your business. You can ask me anytime that I am here doing the live. I understand that people may not know really, may not want to be, asking me questions specifically, just in general. So I am talking about other things as well. I'll go ahead and just start talking about what I wanted to share with everybody today, because I had some people ask me some of these questions. And so today we'll talk about how to also post on social media. And I have a couple of references for you guys to go to. Because I'm all for promoting other women who have found the way to do things and to make my life easier. I have no problem, sharing how other real estate ladies are making things work and improve. So go to the Chelsea Peterson, and I'll put this in the post below. Peterson, Petersen. She is wonderful. She is a real estate agent, and she talks about how to do marketing and social media. So check her out, and I'm going to share some tips from her because she just makes it really simple to understand. She says that in order to stand out on social media, don't haphazardly post on social media. And so I think when we're even if we're not new real estate agents, a lot of us still don't know how to post on social media, and I'm guilty of that. I'm in my early 40s, and I didn't grow up with social media, so I'm still wanting to learn how to improve that and everything. And so I'm trying to get that light out of the way. And so I'm always constantly learning how to improve social media, because it's always changing, always changing. And I'm just trying to get comfortable with it. I think a lot of us are trying to get comfortable with it. And so the first thing that she says to do is post things that engage. Share posts that make your followers want to engage with you by asking them a question, asking them to give their opinion, or asking, would you rather? And question or telling them to comment below. So make sure you talk about engaging. I kind of talked about that last week with ACEs, how you should do A is for, I forgot what A was for. Yes, sorry. A is for authority. C is for content, explaining how your business helps other people. And E is for engaging, and then S is for sizzle. So anyway, she talks about engaging. Make sure you ask questions and stuff like that. And there's different ways to do that. You can even do it through quizzes, through memes, through quotes. I know in the past weeks I've mentioned on creating graphics on Canva. And so definitely do that. You can come up with some really pretty quotes and outlines. I wish I could show you my screen here. I'm going to pull something up on Canva real quick, and then that way you guys can kind of see some of my designs that I create. So, I think I've talked about branding before and how you should have at least 3 base colors. So what I do, if I want to help engage with people, I go ahead and write, Google some quotes, like Google real estate quotes or entrepreneur quotes, and then put them into your own template like I do. See, you can see some of these. My colors are turquoise, gold, and white. And I just have kind of different things. And these are an Instagram post size. And Facebook is a little bit different sizes, but you can kind of see how that works. How I'm just going to be posting these as part of my content to engage with my audience, with my buyers and sellers and my friends on Facebook or Instagram. That helps. So I just wanted to show you that. You know, that's the thing with doing live is you can't really share a screen. I could do that. I could share a screen, and you could also see me if I do Loom videos. Loom is something else that you really want to do with recording videos of content to be able to share with your buyers and sellers. Okay, so the second thing that Chelsea mentions is posts that entertain. Let your followers in and share behind the scenes before and after, unique home features and what your typical day looks like, and post things that educate, you know, staging tips, house hunting tips, decor ideas, and first-time home buyer tips. And I think I've mentioned that before about how you guys should already have some pre-made content, like a seller's packet or a buyer's packet. And then that way it can be anywhere from, you know, 5 to 10, 15 pages long. And then that way they know the process of what it takes to getting approved, getting their credit checked, finding a lender. That's everything for a buyer. And then do the same thing for a seller, but what they need, such as getting their curb appeal ready, getting their little repairs and everything fixed up and stuff like that around the house, and you know, talking about selling their house on social media to their audience. So I just wanted to pause real quick. Those are some tips that I wanted to share. Well, actually, before I pause, the biggest problem that I had with sharing content was having a library of graphics. So I just want to let you guys know that I found the gold mine of graphics. And so I'm going to share this awesome place with you to go to. And you guys are probably members of it already as far as the group. But if any of you are members of the Ladies of Real Estate Facebook group, wave your hand. Let me know if you're a member of that. Okay. If you're not a member, join that group. You have to just prove that you're a real estate agent. Join that group. And then once you join that group, they offer a monthly subscription. And that monthly subscription is only $20 a month. And they offer all the social media graphics you will ever need. And they create new ones per month. And they can even customize it for you. You can ask them to customize it, and they will customize it for you, you know, with your name or your picture, your profile picture. And then just kind of come up with a social media calendar to where you're mixing in what you're doing, whether it's engaging, entertaining, or educating. Okay, so those are the 3 E's for Chelsea Peterson. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of that light. Okay. So, I mean, Amber, do you have any questions? What are you working on? What are some things that you're having a hard time with real estate, or how is business? How great is your business? Put a little quote or something down below so I can see. And here, let me just go. I just want to know if you have any questions. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, if you want to share, then go ahead and share. I have some more information. Let me know if the information that I just shared was useful. Give me like a wave or a thumbs up. We also have, and of course this is recorded, so a lot of people will see it later. We also have a second tip that I want to share about social media. Successful modern agents are taking full advantage of using video. So specifically video, like I am now. I know that something else to get really comfortable in doing is to do videos with your friends on social media. and your audience. I know that could be scary, but it's something that people like. People like videos now. Used to be blogging, 5, 10 years ago. Now it's all videos. And so try to get videos. Some tips about videos are, let's see here. Number one tip, if you don't want to do it from your iPhone or your iPad, then you can do it with just buying a tripod or a phone holder, and decide if you want your videos to be horizontal or vertical. And so Chelsea says to have a horizontal or vertical format. Horizontal looks more professional, but vertical tends to perform better. So that's just something to keep in mind. And then, if say you want to promote a small business in your community, let me know like what community you guys are in or what city. Say you want to promote a small business. Go ahead, and this is a great time since COVID had so many small businesses not being able to work. This is a great time to go back out into your community and buy from small businesses. Try not to, order online as much. Try to put some money back into small businesses, and then see if you can interview the owner. See if you can, get to know them, and then you go ahead and you tag them in your video and you share that, and then everybody that they have on their business page will see you, and then that could give you some more leads, and then at least some more interaction of people that want to connect with you because you're promoting their audience's favorite business. So there's just some different ways to do that. Always promote your video before and after going live. That way people have a heads up, and then that way they'll be there on the live video if you do a live video, or you can just do a regular video and then repost that on YouTube or social media. And then, of course, comment about it afterwards to answer any questions. So number 3 tip about social media. So just to recap real quick, number 1 was don't post things haphazardly. Engage, entertain, or educate. Number 2, do videos. And number 3, focus on growing your authentic brand that has a personality. So my niche is understanding how real estate can make people money. I started in 2001 with just in buying investment properties. I wasn't even a realtor until 2006. And so my niche is being able to, my brand is being able to help people figure out how to invest in real estate as a primary residence or as a investment property. And so I teach people that. And then my hobbies are remodeling homes and staging homes. So that's what my blog is on. It's called turquoiseowl.com, and it's a remodeling and home improvement blog where I share all of the remodeling and home improvements I've done on all of my own primary or investment properties. And so I just share that with people, and I share how they can, knowing how to remodel a home lets them know that there's equity in this home, even if it's not turnkey ready when they buy it. And then when I help my investors sell a home, it's vacant, so I stage it for them, and I teach them the benefits of a staged house, how it can go under contract sooner because people can envision themselves living there, and how it could possibly, and how it will always sell for at least list price and maybe even get multiple offers depending on your market that you're in, if it's a seller's market. And so a lot of the times it could even sell for more than list price. And of course it still has to be appraised, but if it's staged, it's going to look even good for the appraiser. I leave all of my furniture and decor in the home until the day before it closes. So it's completely staged and looks beautiful for when the appraiser is also there. Now, of course, the appraiser is not going to calculate, the price of the furniture and stuff, because that doesn't stay with the home. But it does just help the appraiser know that it's a beautiful home. It highlights the flooring in the home, or how great the walls look with the paint color. It just highlights everything that's in the home with countertops, lighting, etc. It's just the furniture and decor just helps complement it all. So focus on your authentic brand and have a personality. So that's my authentic brand, is helping my clients in real estate, letting them see the true potential when they buy a house, and letting them know what they need to do when they sell a house. And so that is what you should be marketing or sharing on social media. Let's see here. The last thing that I want to talk to you guys about of what to post on social media is how to be a resource, not a sales pitch. Okay, so when a lot of the times, our brokers' old school methods teach us only about sell. And I've never liked sales. I've never been a salesperson. I, would cringe when a sales agent or a salesperson would come knocking on my door, a solicitor would come knocking on my door, and I wouldn't even answer the door. I would just talk to them through the door and say, sorry, not interested, and then they would leave. So try to be a resource, not a sales pitch. And so that's something that I've always tried to give. I give that to every single one of my clients. And that's why a lot of my clients turn into become friends if they weren't friends to begin with. And that's how I get a lot of my referrals, because I give them such a wealth of resource, aka knowledge. I educate them. So make sure you know how to educate people, and just educate as much as you can. I have videos on that on my ladyrealtorboss.com page. So if you want to look at that, go there. But there's lots of tips and tricks on how to help people know how to make money in real estate and to be a resource. And again, if you go to Ladies of Real Estate Facebook group and you join their monthly subscription, they also share some awesome tips and tricks on there. So as far as being a resource, talk about what you would put in the seller's guide. Talk about what you'd put in the buyer's guide. I have another friend, she just got started, she's done property management in the past, but she just got her realtor's license in January, and she's already doing awesome on social media. She does at least one post a day, and some of the things that she's shared recently was, let's see if I can find it. She shared what is included in a home inspection, different things that you should have in a home inspection, like have your HVAC, your fireplace, and just different types of inspections, right, that the home inspection doesn't include. A lot of the times people have the seller pay for the HVAC inspection. And then, of course, you have to have a termite inspection, which the home inspection doesn't include. And then sometimes you have to have a septic tank inspection. And so those are all different inspectors that you need to have come out, not just the home inspector. And so, she's sharing about how different inspectors need to come out during the repair or during the inspection period. And she's also talking about how, let me see if I can find her. She's also talking about how, what you should look for in a home, what you don't really need in a home. That's debatable whether people want it or not. But so I'm just going to look her up real quick. You know, she engages with her audience. She asks them quarantine questions. She says, after spending a few months at home, do you still love where you live? And so, isn't that perfect? You know, try to get some leads right there. People are now interested in moving. She talks about the different stats in her city about houses that have sold or went under contract each month. I get those statistics from my local Clarksville Association of Realtors. And so your own city should have their own association of realtors. They should also have a Facebook page. So follow their page and then go to their photo area and see if they post those statistics for you guys. And if not, ask them to do that. You know, that's where you probably go to take your continuing education classes. And so be familiar with your local association of realtors. You know, this my friend, she posts about new PCS safety measures. If you live in a military-friendly town, there's PCSing that's going on. She even talks about the weather. She says, cover your garden now. Super late freeze overnight. And so just remember to stay local and to stay current about your content. And she's even promoting stores that are here that are still open for business, like a cupcakery. And it's just great. She's doing wonderful at this. And she has about 86 posts, and she's only been a realtor for 4 months. So you can see she's doing over 20 posts a month, and all of her pictures look good. Some of them are personal that she's edited on Canva. Some of them I'm sure she gets from free photo websites. The 2 photo websites that I go to, actually there's about 4 now, go to Unsplash, Unsplash, and go to Canva, PicMonkey, and of course go to Ladies of Real Estate. Those will give you lots of great pictures. Or you can do what I suggested last week, which is go to Google for images or Pinterest and make sure you share it from the Pinterest person that pins it, or Google, make sure that if you share their image, it has their watermark on it to where that person is still getting credit. But if you don't want to have to share, or if you don't want to have somebody else's watermark on it, then go to Unsplash and go to Canva, PicMonkey, or Ladies of Real Estate. And you'll get lots of great stuff from there. So yeah, does anybody have any questions? Anything that you want to know? Those are the main things that I wanted to share today. So I will go ahead and put all of these resources in the post below. And I will go ahead and just to recap one more time, how to promote yourself on social media. The 4 tips are, don't do haphazard posts. Talk about engagement, educate, or entertain. And use videos as much as you can. And grow your authentic brand and personality. Talk about what sets you apart. What is your niche or your niche? I talk about that at ladyrealtorboss.com. Figure out what your niche is and figure out how you can exploit that, how you can sell that. And then become a resource. Don't become a sales pitch. Don't become a sales pitch, especially in this time right now with COVID, because as you know, COVID had people that had to get laid off. COVID had businesses that had to shut down, and so they had to lay people off. So, you know, people may not be ready to spend money or to buy a house. And so right now, you just want to be a resource for them and nurture them now. And then that way in the future, they'll remember that you gave them information. And then when they are ready, they will come in contact with you. So try not to be salesy right now. Just try to be a resource. And do it repeatedly. And as I mentioned in another live video, Make sure you have a newsletter, monthly newsletter that you send out to all the emails that you collect. And make sure you have an email autoresponder like Active Campaign or ConvertKit or MailChimp. Any of those are fine. And then just understand that there's no such thing as an overnight success. Social media will take time to get used to it. It'll take time, it'll take time to get comfortable in it. It'll take time, especially if you're, closer to my age and you didn't grow up with social media and you're not used to promoting yourself and you're not used to sharing yourself online. Not used to doing videos and everything. And so just keep that in mind. And you guys are going to do great. I know you will. And check out my new t-shirt. This is so awesome. I want to show it to you guys. I made this on my Cricut machine. Isn't that cute? Running comps is my cardio. Because seriously, I have not been exercising. So that is my only cardio that I'm getting right now is running comps. So give me a wave or a smiley face if you think that was as funny as I do. And then we made these earrings on the Cricut machine. And so these are the faux leather earrings. Eventually I want to get like a little white house that I could stick on here maybe. Just get some white vinyl that I can cut out as a house and then stick it on there, iron it on. So yeah, it's fun. That's another part of your brand. So think outside of the box like that. And I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend. And I hope everybody gets a chance to watch this and enjoy this and ask me any more questions that you want. And I will keep contributing to this group. And I'll keep sharing with you guys new things that I can every week. So I thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.